the JJ.
There's a piece of paper stuck to my thumb. I just taste banana.
世の中が非常に保守的になったんではないかと。で、もう誰も彼もが同じ格好をして、そういう空気とかムードに対してもうこれじゃいけないんじゃないか、もう日本はどうなるんでしょうかっていう気分がまあベースにあって、なんか少しこう空気を。
Hello, hi, it's been a while. Just as like a quick update, I've been here and there, so life has been strange, a little odd, but welcome to the All Fours Miranda July vlog. This was one of my anticipated reads of 2024. The woman hasn't written a book in like 10 years. The last book she wrote was The First Bad Man, and a few years after that she put out a film, Kajillionaire. And I've always adored Miranda July. She's always had this knack for the beauty in humanity in such strange, odd ways. I was first introduced to her work after No One Belongs Here More Than You, a collection of short stories, and I was obviously drawn to the bright sunflower yellow cover and just the mere title of it. I think it was in a Seattle bookstore somewhere, and I saw that cover and I was like, wow, thank you, Miranda July. What a way to talk to me through merely a cover of a book, a mere title. Which brings me to the very first line of the book. Sorry to trouble you was how the note began, which is such a great opener. Please, trouble me, trouble me. I've been waiting my whole life to be troubled. And it's this very light intrusion the book begins with that just screams Miranda July. It's this nudging, it's the way that she bats at the interiors of our heart in such intimate ways that I really appreciate. Just read the first and second page, and so far, odd, and I'm loving it. But yes, welcome. I'm currently in Seoul and need to pick up some stuff for a friend because I'm seeing him this weekend. And yeah, we'll be between Seoul and Tokyo for this vlog. Welcome. I'll give you more thoughts of the book later on, so stay tuned.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me when. No. Ah, it can't be. That's so good.
Hi, check-in y'all. I just finished checking out Grandhand, which is a perfumery. I was hoping to find something for my friend, but out of my tax bracket. There was a particular scent that I think he would like, but they didn't have it in the room spray / perfume, so I skipped on that. And then on the second floor there's a cafe. Did a bit of reading, highlighted all the stuff that I needed to highlight. I'm gonna check out this pop-up store in Hanam-dong called Kijun. Used to be women's wear strictly, but now they have this really nice, vibrant menswear line that just came out. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully, we'll find my friend something there. Oh my god, y'all, I forgot to give you the OOTD. I'll do that now. Chocolate leather trench, my new recto hoodie, Sandy Liang bagu, of course. Ooh, these new Ecor jeans that I found out from one of my favorite TikTokers who vlogs sometimes. I'll leave his name here. I'm loving them. They have this like fun, I don't know if you could see it from here, but fun pocket detail here. Super cool. Hello, quick update. Yesterday was so nice. It was like proper spring, really nice weather. I picked up a few things. I got this from the Kijun pop-up store. I got my friend a version of this just in a different color. I just couldn't leave the store without something for myself. So got this. It's just like a cute little what's the word I'm looking for? Not a pocket, pouch. Pouch that you can just like clip onto your belt loop. Got it in this like faux leather brown color. Should be cute. It's gonna look good on my outfit for today. And also, y'all, new face. Can you tell? It probably doesn't look like much, but I bought foundation. It's this like men's foundation. Just because someone made a comment over brunch the other day and was like, I can see your pores, and it hurt. It hurt a bit because it was like deja vu and someone else had said it. Anyway, what's nice is that it's SPF 50 and also foundation, and then on the other side is the brush, so it makes traveling super easy. And I think it like blends in pretty okay. Yeah, and face looks fine, I think, from a distance. Just don't look up close. Updates on All Fours by Miranda July. We made it through 50 pages. The woman is on a road trip. She's married. She has a child. She's worried about the child not loving her back. While she's away, she's afraid to come back to this child as a stranger. Her father is having issues with the soul. Let me read this portion for you because it's kind of crazy. Since we last talked, his original soul had wandered off and been replaced by a new one. He still had all his memories, he explained, but nothing in his life meant very much to this new soul. So I'm talking to the new soul right now. It's you? Well, it is and it isn't. I don't identify with myself anymore. A soul enters a fully grown body to save time, he explained. Rather than wait a couple of decades to grow up, it can just immediately get to work. And they're just these like microscopic outbursts of puny humanity that just rings so true to the narrative that takes place about this woman in her midlife sending nudes to her friends, thinking about what it means to be a stranger to people that you know and people that you continue to meet, that life doesn't end, that there is a constant new cast of characters in your life, no matter how stale or stagnant it may feel. But yeah, just hit the 50-page mark and I'm enjoying it a lot. it's tickling my brain in the best way possible. Not much on the roster today. Well, forgot to mention, appropriately in my heaven is a room with all my books by Sunny's book truck. Love you, CJ. Yeah, taking an editing day, got some freelance stuff to work on, and we'll probably go to a budget cafe for all that. I'll keep y'all posted with more updates. Okay, bye.
I have some kind of respiratory infection or something. Is it COVID? Is it the flu? I don't know. But I literally just woke up like an hour or two ago. It is currently 4 p.m. And I was supposed to go super early in the morning to this cafe and like show you one of my favorite cafes in Seoul. Because what I've realized going back and forth between here and Japan is that I really miss certain cafes and certain places, and I often think of them. I'm planning to do that. Still gonna do it, just a little later in the afternoon. But yeah, haven't been doing any major reading. Been literally out sick. So sick. Anyone else feel like sometimes, or your mental representation suits your physical representation? And I think that's what's going on right now. It's my body, my entire being, from my solar plexus, literally telling me, get your shit together, fix it. I'm just like, I don't know how. Anyway, let's go. Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm feeling a bit better. It's usually tradition of me to go to Taco Bell before my flight from Incheon, but they were closed. I didn't make it. But I did go to Jamba Juice and did not know there was an Incheon Airport exclusive drink. I didn't check what this was, so this is both new to you and me. I just taste banana. It's blue, but I just taste banana. That's just straight up banana, and I really hope there's no milk in that. Updates on all fours. There's a moment in here where a young girl clocks our narrator as 45, like straight on. And there's this beauty in the way our narrator owns it. Like, she's so proud to be 45, and not to say that I was ageist when I was younger, but if anyone had told me that they were so proud to be 45, I'd, shoot a second glance. But I think there's a beauty to it. I've turned 30. I'm now 30. I feel changes in my body. It's odd. I have to own it. Otherwise, the rest of the world will own me, right? With that, there was also this beautiful realization that our narrator came across that I must share, because I think it's quite beautiful, and struck me too much like a brick wall. I thought I was laboring toward a prize, but the prize was right there. I already had it. And work was something I could do afterward, after I was no longer young enough to be beautiful, and could no longer be wanted by someone beautiful. I think there are portions of this that I found a bit goo-goo gaga in Melissa Broder's Death Valley, and something about the now being yes, or the yes being is, and both of those things containing multitudes in how the present tense makes so much sense that we should just contain ourselves in the present tense, and how much worth there is there versus thinking too much about the past or thinking too much about what will happen. It also exists within this and within our narrator's age at 45. Loving it so far. There's a bunch of quite intimate but also like hilarious sex scenes. Lots of kundalini, which is great. No one writes better awkward sex than Miranda July. It's beautiful. Catch y'all later. Bye. What's up, y'all? There we go. We're in Tokyo. I'm literally going out to a club right now. It's 2 in the morning. What am I doing? What am I doing? If anyone didn't know, drinking in the street is legal. I mean, I don't condone it, but when you're on the go, you gotta go. You gotta go, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Peace out, y'all. Love ya. See you in the club. I should not be allowed to make drunk purchases, but I did. Hey y'all, I do a hotel room tour, but it's really just a closet. I'm running extremely late. We've got a packed day, got a bunch of things to do, but this is the OOTD. It's gonna be 72 degrees. I decided no outer today, also because I think it would hide the detail of this fun shirt. This is YK, and it has this like fake tie detail here. It's like an oversized dad shirt. Got a basic white tee underneath, showing my boxies out. Rest and recreation jeans, white jeans. And we're doing Trader Joe's bag today. And the red sunnies. Headed to the Matisse exhibit. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a super long line. Doors opened at 10. It's 10 already. Takes 30 minutes to get there. Really got some fun stuff today. We've got that as well as a bunch of shopping, bunch of stocking up, and then dinner with some friends later, and then going out. I still sound disgusting, a bit under the weather still, but I feel a lot better actually. So yeah, I hacked up all my phlegm this morning. It was great. Let's go. monster. I'm a freaking monster. I bought way too much shit. We'll do a Japan haul eventually. But first off, hotel, very nice. If anyone decides to stay here, it's called Wondrous Hotel Shibuya. It's really tiny, but it's in such a prime location. It's within 15 minutes of one of my favorite clubs in Tokyo, very close to Shibuya. It's very nice. There's a McDonald's, there's a Sanrio Happy Meal toy going on. I don't know if I'll have time to do that, but we've got a bevy here. We got our iced coffee with Coca-Cola. Anyone? Japan, Coca-Cola had a coffee Coke flavor at one point. It was so good. Anyway, I got muscat water. I'm excited to try that. Socks, because I'm an idiot and forgot to pack socks. Super Mario gummies in the shape of the yellow blocks. Crazy. My favorite mint. I've talked to y'all about this before, but this one is strawberry flavored. Man of the hour, though, is the viral Famichiki and egg sando combo. So we're gonna do that. I'm a freaking mess. I'm a freaking mess. We got 2 slices of the egg sando. And then we're gonna put the fried chicken in between these 2 pieces. Exciting, y'all. Exciting. Japan with the proliferation. Look at that. Gorge. Gorge. Here we go. A masterpiece. I am disgusting. That's really good. I have you propped up on this tissue box. Okay, there we go. That's really good. Do we want a mukbang? Also, I still sound disgusting. I just want to like get over this cold and then be able to talk about stuff. Why do I sound like this? I sounded better earlier. What is going on? There's a piece of paper stuck to my thumb. Okay. Okay. Get off. Bomb, y'all. Bomb. This is a mess. Okay, y'all. All that walking, all that shopping, didn't buy anything. Whoa! Anyway, I have like 10 minutes to get ready and go and meet my friend and have dinner and maybe dance. Maybe. I think I will. Anyway, quick bird bath and then change of clothes. Let's go. This is so cute. It's adorable. Do you mind? Can I put this here? Good morning. My inflatable black bonsai says hello. just some updates real quick while I have coffee and some morning light. But I love how inherently queer Miranda July's characters are, become, realize, because it's when both her characters come together. They come together in this beautiful unison where when they touch each other's bodies, their bodies become the other. And because of that, man becomes woman, woman becomes man. And there's just this beautiful unison that occurs. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but our narrator is having an affair with this other man. Let me just read this bit that creates this queerism. I lay with my head on his chest. He said he couldn't believe this, that he was lying with his dream girl in his arms. I saw us lying like this for the rest of our lives, profoundly married to other people, but always knowing we could return to our shared world. This was what I had always wanted. He was real enough to love and love me back, but not so real that I couldn't desire him. No matter how miserable I was, there would always be this to look forward to. And this was just after him touching her vajayjay, and then she goes into this spiritual, beautiful moment where his hand feels like hers. And then followed right after, he talks about this sex dream that he had with this other guy he went to high school with. It's within this confession that he becomes vulnerable, but also vulnerable to his queerism and to the experience that it's all inherent, Miranda July believes. It shows up in a lot of her other work as well. Kajillionaire, for example. It's a film that starts out quite hetero, and then it takes you by surprise with its queerism. And I'll leave that at that, but y'all should watch Kajillionaire. It's wonderful. In this sort of midlife crisis that our character is having, it's less of a crisis and more of this welcoming of different kinds of experiences, sexual freedom, personal liberty, and it just keeps building upon each other. This is perhaps not for my age group, but I feel so much and learning so much, and I think I am also welcoming a lot of things into my life. Lately I've felt so guarded. I'm trying to protect my heart or keep it safe from certain situations or different kinds of interactions, but with this, I'm a lot more warm. I'm a lot more welcoming. I'm just like highlighting thing after thing. Remember the Simone de Beauvoir quote, "You can't have everything you want, but you can want everything you want." And then our narrator takes that note and then jots down another. "Want without having, hold it together." And then she continues. It's fun to follow this train thought that she has with what she's read and how she is incorporating it into her own life and making tiny little changes to fit her own life. Opposite of Simone de Beauvoir, I noted, "Have what you want. Do not be stopped by what seems to be reality." And it's just quote after quote. And then right after, "Nothing, a void, would be impossible to dredge up or articulate. Only something, an event, a trauma, could be remembered, survived, wailed about." I'm just about done. I have like 100 pages left. I'll probably finish this within the next few days, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Tokyo is great. Yesterday, I think I mentioned, but all I did was like rest up, because literally that trip, I think I slept a total of like 6 hours. I was like zonked on the plane over from Tokyo to Seoul. Still feel a bit congested, so I've took my meds. Hopefully this goes away in a few days, and yeah, I'll keep y'all posted. Love ya.
This time I want you, like it's magnetic, you, superly you, like it's magnetic, you.
finished this. Oh my god. But first, really quickly, yesterday, I forgot to prompt y'all, but I went to Narca, which is, they sell a few things, but their main product, which is just 2 things, is this fun little hair mascara. Been really into like tidying up my baby hairs, little stray ones, but super cute. Love like the color combo on this. What's fun is that it's a dual brush. So on this side, you have like very fine brush there. And then on the other side, you have this cute little comb action going on. Super cute. And I got another one. This one is for like more casual hair sculpting. So definitely one that you can like slip into your bag and then like quickly tidy up your hair. So there we have it. I also went to the new Intelligentista cafe that opened up here, and I never really went back in the States, but SF represent, let's go. Yeah, I went in once and then I never went again because all of the baristas were like so mean. They were just like not happy to be there. Very pompous, very snobbish. And of course, it's like a third wave coffee shop. But they were up there with like Sightglass. Oh my god, I'm forgetting all my cafes in the States. Verve. Is it 4 Barrel? Something Barrel. I'm pretty sure it's 4 Barrel. It was all right. Service was like great. Everyone was very friendly because it just opened. And interior wise, I think like 70% of it was quite beautiful, but the rest of it was just felt like the building belonged to another building and it didn't feel fully conceived of its own. Anyway, at the cafe, I finished the last 30 pages of All Fours by Miranda July. I don't think I gave like a proper bit about what this book is about, but it's about a middle-aged woman who is semi-famous. It's not that she's tired of her life and her family with her husband and child. It's that she feels unfulfilled, and it's not the kind of unfulfilled that like, woe is me, but in the way that, is this it? Is this all there is? While also feeling discomforts with one's own contentment. Like, is this happiness? Is this the happiness that I'm supposed to be provided with? Is this the happiness that I've made for myself? And it's that further search of contentment through sexual liberty, queerism, and just the quips of being middle-aged, the changings of the body, what it means to be a mother, what it means to be a wife, what it means to still and try and feel sexy when, you know, there's that great line from Call Me By Your Name where there's a moment where no one's going to look at your body again and bat an eye, something along those lines. But it's through the imperfections of middle age that she explores and finds beauty, finds the perfections, if you will. And the last 30 pages just has this like wonderful sweep that feels momentous. I feel like Miranda July always has this, in that she'll string you along through all these weird combinations of strokes of brilliance, but also like incredibly funny moments. There were like moments when I was reading this on the subway and it had me like, you know, wide eye and laugh in bits. And that's what's so wonderful, because July's writing has so many surprises in heart, in humor, and they just keep adding up, and you wonder and wonder where the rest of the book will go. It's just wonderful the way her characters find humanity within themselves and then relates it to the rest of the world and realizes we're not so alone. As much as we think we are, we're not. And it's in this beautiful collectivism that reigns so true, I think, in the oeuvre of July's work, and why I like her so much. I think she makes all the weird little fucks out there feel a bit normal, feel a bit more belonged. This is up there, I think, with the same sentiments of Martyr by Kaveh Akbar and Beautyland by Bertino. It's just these sweeping sakes of humanity that just ring so true to our experiences, our little lives on this little earth. Yeah, I want to reread this immediately. There are books, I think, that come at perfect times, and I haven't been quite myself lately. this just makes me feel a little more okay. And I can't thank Miranda July enough for doing that for me and for writing this, what feels like peak July. This is everything that she's been working towards. I can't imagine a better novel than this, a better work than this, because this is just so wonderful. Quintessentially Miranda July. If you like her oddball, weird humor, but also enjoy such tender moments that felt lacking in her earlier work, I think this will be such a major treat for you, because the woman has such a beautiful brain. It just tickles me fancy, as it does for Saunders. He describes it as giddy, and it is quite giddy. It just laughs on every single page, but also like sweeping moments of sadness and loneliness and vulnerability, and makes me realize that like the human experience is so fragile, but also so beautiful in that, you know what this is? This is having that cold brew at Intelligentista, having those jitters, and then looking at every single face at the cafe and realizing that each face contains a history. Each face has seen so much. Each face has perhaps cried so much. And you realize, wow, here are these little lives scurrying around trying to make sense of it all. I am doing the same. I am also just trying to make sense of it, as our narrator in All Fours does as well. Can I leave you with the last line? Oh, this one's fun. Waking up to reality was worse than already being there. I want to read you these last few lines on the last page, but I think it's just such a treat that you should just read it for yourself. But I guess I'll leave you here. I had everything I needed in my pockets. A full soul. Now, a full soul is pieced off after a comma, and it's that little surprise that I think works so well in July's work, where it is beautiful. This little idea that like she takes you image-wise through pockets, that everything you need is in these little sachets attached to our pants, and then leads us to a full soul. And throughout the whole book, relationships with her father is experiencing this new soul, this new life later in life. This string of ideas that like, what is a soul? How is it fully embodied? Is there another one in the life that we already lived? Or is it just the same soul? Or is the individual split up in parts of the soul to make it feel fully encompassed? It's all these little beautiful details, and July, within the last chapter, is able to collage it all together in this overwhelmingly sweeping, beautiful moment. 5 stars for me. Please go out and get it. Also, if you didn't know, I'm a Blackwell's affiliate. Thank you to everyone who has used it. Incredible, thank you. It gives me a little something to create content like this. Please pick this up. Anyone who wants an introduction to July's work, this is a good place to start, I think, because it's peak July and fully embodies who she is, the work that she does, and her humor, her humanity. It's for all the little weird people out there. If you've ever just felt like an outsider, I think July creates work for the outsider. So please pick up All Fours, Miranda July, out by Riverhead Press, May 14th. As always, be well, do good work, keep in touch.